Hey everybody, Jeff Reinhart here, LMP and Lancaster Online. Welcome in. Little LL League girls basketball side coverage. We're doing a video this week. It's Girls Basketball Week on the video show. Coming to you from Cocalico in Denver. I wish I was here under a little bit better circumstances, and I've been waiting to feature this kid for 4 years. And like I said, I wish I was a little bit happier. It's a tough story to tell, but I want to tell it, and I want her to tell it. It was a tough break to a really good egg kid, and I was sorry to see that happen. So it's about a month ago, I think. Now it's been a couple of weeks. It's been almost a month. Cocalico's playing over at Lancaster Catholic. Kiersten got into a little accident, kind of hit the back wall, and suffered a pretty bad back injury. Let's get into that. I hate to make you relive it, but take me back to Catholic on that night. What do you remember, and tell us about the play.
I remember it was a pretty rough game for us. I mean, we just, it's Catholic. They're a really good team. I just wasn't thinking about the score or anything, and, I think we had a turnover, and I was just thinking, I was like, oh, maybe I'll try to get in front of her to get a charge, because she was going pretty fast. So I just remember my feet were they weren't exactly set, but I got there, and I just remember her coming into me, and then I just fell backwards into the wall. And obviously their basket and the wall is pretty close, so I just felt like I just cracked my lower back off of that little edge there, because there's not too much padding there. I fall down, and I just felt something weird, and I was like, oh no. So everyone's like, oh, you gotta get up. So they pulled me up quick. I took one step and I stopped because I just felt a little spasm. And I just started bawling, because I was like, oh, usually I can tell when I can keep going, but this was just something that felt so different. So I tried to shuffle, but I literally shuffled out off the court because it was in that much pain. So I got my CAT scan, and then they came back and told me what was wrong, and they're like, you fractured, it was a transverse process fracture. So I broke my L1 and my L2 in my back. Yeah, so
Are we talking full cracks or little fissures, or what? How bad of a break are these?
They didn't show me the X-ray. I know my parents saw it, but I'm pretty sure they were full fractures. So, and then the first thing I asked was, how long am I out? And they're like, it's going to be 6 to 8 weeks. And then I just started crying again, because I was looking at my calendar, and I'm like, oh. I was like, I'm not going to make it back.
Where are you at as of today?
Yeah, well, I'm really fortunate that I didn't need any surgery. I'm very thankful for that. But with PT, I started last week. So they were watching me walk and everything. So I've been compensating on my hip, which is not good at all. So now I have to start taking really tiny baby steps. It's just crazy to think, though, how hard those little things are, because I was just playing basketball, running around crazy. I know. And now it's I have such a hard time walking, getting into a car, sitting down, and it's so weird to me, but.
And you should, knock on wood,
yeah.
You should regain total.
Yes.
You should be able to run and do normal teenage person things. Mm-hmm. How long do you think with PT?
They said on average, for this to heal fully is going to be 6 to 8 weeks. So I think as of right now, I'm in PT 2 to 3 times for 4 weeks. So I'm hoping by February, the end of there, going into March, hopefully I can be healthy by then.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Do you miss shooting jumpers?
Yeah, it's I just remember going to the games, I see teams playing zones and stuff, and I'm like, oh man, I wish I was in there. But everyone's saying I'm doing such a good job of staying positive, but it's just I'm trying so hard to keep a smile on my face for them. But at home, I was talking to my dad the other day, and we're both he has a hard time still coming to stuff, because he's not I'm not playing anymore. But I've been trying to stay really positive, but it's hard. I love the sport so much.
Okay, I know you can't practice, but you're here in person. What do you try to do during practices? Obviously, they're all your friends. Trying to help them out, encourage. You said you can maybe rebound, but what do you like to do at practice to stay involved more than anything?
I watch all the drills, watch all the plays and stuff, and I just try to lift everyone up. If someone's missed a shot or like made a mistake or something, then I'm just there to try to like encourage them. And I mean, I do that when I'm on the court too, but like I think now is a time too to especially do it like as a captain as well. Like I want to make sure that I'm still fulfilling that role, so I try to just be here, be a good teammate still, and encourage everyone. All we do is uplift each other, and I mean, even just getting to be around this group of girls, I think it's just so uplifting to me, and they've been nothing but positive and supportive. I know the night I got hurt, like I just got floods of text messages. I got flowers sent to my house the next day. So I mean, I think that's just being around. It was hard for the first couple of days because I wasn't coming to practice because I couldn't, but just being around them is something I look forward to every day.
Okay, that wraps it up here at Cocalico. Kiersten, thank you for sitting down and chatting with us about this. Again, sorry it's under these circumstances. Hey, stay tuned to the page for tons of girls basketball coverage. We're about halfway through the season here. We're hitting mid-January. It's getting really good. Good luck to Cocalico. They're a bubble team for districts. I hope they finish fast. And thanks again for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
You got it.